everyone, my name is Amy and I'm so excited to be with you today. Today's yoga class has been designed to complement the teachings for the month of Elul. Elul is such a beautiful month. It gives us the opportunity to look back while we gaze forward. And through the process of tshuva, returning to our truest essence, we're able to perform internal accounting and take inspired action as we move forward into the new year. So please join me today on the mat for our practice. And feel free to grab a chair, blocks, or a blanket to provide more support for your practice today. And this is your practice. I'm just your guide. So listen to your own body and make any adjustments that feel good to you. So we'll start seated, legs crossed, and take a few breaths, just settling into your body. Thanking yourself for being here today, for taking time for you. And we'll gently close the eyes as we bring to mind the letter Yud, the letter of the month of Elul. And the letter Yud is the tiniest letter in the Hebrew alphabet. And from that place is only pure potential. It is the spark of action, the spark of goodness. And we'll begin our practice by visualizing this point of goodness, this spark in our center as a golden light. Taking a few deep breaths as you connect to this golden light. And this light will lead us today as we perform internal accounting, as we gaze ahead with inspired action. On an inhale, we'll open our eyes as we place the hands on the heart. And the heart is the key to tshuva, because with love, we are able to open our hearts to forgiveness and to compassion. Big inhale as you open up the arms, shining your heart. Exhale, hands back to the heart. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhaling, heart expands. Exhale, hands back to the heart. Last time. Inhale, shining your light. Exhale, hands to heart. And we'll place our hands on the shoulders. Gentle rotation to the left. Beginning to wring out anything that is covering your heart. And you can lengthen the arms down to touch the floor. And if it feels good, you can walk the fingers to deepen the spiral through the spine. Opening up through the body as you shed the old. We'll take a deep breath and release. Coming back to center, palms on the shoulders, and we'll rotate to the right. Anchoring the tailbone down as you spiral up through the crown of the head, and then lengthen the arms, fingertips down, and you can walk them however feels good to you to increase the spiral. Inhale deeply, exhale. letting go of the old. Coming back to center, we'll place the hands back on the shoulders. Left palm comes down to the mat and begin to open up through the side of the body, just awakening it. Breathing into any tight pockets. And if it feels nice, go ahead and lengthen the arm. Shining the heart up to the sky, creating space for renewal, space for change. One more deep breath here. And we'll come back to center, hands on the shoulders, placing the right palm down. And begin to awaken the side body. The side body is a reminder that we can always create space. When we shed the old, we open up to the new. So opening up through the side body, lengthening the arm, opening the heart. We'll come back to center and we'll come onto all fours. This is a great place to grab a blanket if you don't already have one to protect the knees. So coming onto all fours, rooting through the hands and the tops of the feet, neutral spine, pulling the belly in and up, reaching up from the earth, creating a life force through the body. And we'll begin to rock forward into the new year ahead and rock back into the prior year at this perfect balance point of being able to make changes as to how we close the year and how we want to begin the next. So allow the body to rock into the future and rock back to the prior year. And we'll do that a few more times, just settling into this balance point. And we'll meet in the center, taking a moment for an internal accounting. Very softly, asking yourself, how have I done this year? What could I do differently to close out the year with grace? And how can I open my heart to forgiveness, to compassion, as I do the work of tshuva? Taking a deep breath of compassion, and we'll lengthen the right leg behind us, continuing this rocking motion into the foot, opening up through the back wall of the body, breathing into any tightness, any resistance. Inhale, lifting the right leg parallel with the hips, toes pointing down to the mat, igniting action, the sense of the month of Elul. Feeling inspired action through the body, feeling your strength and your power as you ignite through the core. We'll bring the right foot forward on an inhale, and you can hop the foot forward if it's easier to bring it through. And this is a great place to use the chair or the blocks for support. We'll start breathing through the hip flexor, opening up the front wall of the body, letting go of any pockets of resistance and blockage that are holding us back from our greatest light. And on an inhale, we'll place the palms on the chair or the blocks. Continuing to lift up through the front wall of the body, through the heart. And we'll reach the right arm up. Ani ladodi vadodi li. I am to my beloved, and my beloved is to me. Placing the hand back down. Elul is a beautiful month of reciprocity with our Creator. We are giving love and receiving love. We'll place the palms back down, reaching the hips back, keeping a gentle bend in the right knee that feels good to you. And just breathing into the body. Taking a few breaths, creating space and expansion. We'll walk the knee back up and we'll switch sides. And you can bring the right hand in front of the right foot and just shift your weight to allow easier movement of the right leg. Coming back onto all fours. Taking a moment to stabilize, letting the earth support you. And the earth is the element of the month of Elul. And it provides us with so much wisdom and so much support. We'll lengthen the left leg back, bringing back the rocking motion, breathing into the calf, the hamstring, just allowing the body to open up to receive today. On an inhale, we'll lift the left leg up. Exhale as you pull the belly in. Toes facing down to the mat. Neutral spine. Igniting action. Igniting your inspired heart. Taking a deep breath. Feeling your power. And then we'll walk the left foot forward, softly lowering the hips down, breathing into the hip flexor and energizing from the earth through the front wall of the body into the heart. Inhale, lifting the hands to the knees or to the chair, to the blocks, whatever feels good to you. And on an inhale, we'll reach the left arm up. Ani ladodi. Exhale, vadodi li. Let's do that one more time. I am to my beloved, and my beloved is to me. Feeling the love for our Creator through the body and opening to receive love. We'll place the palms down onto the mat, reaching the hips back, soft bend in the left knee. Taking a breath here, maybe even a gentle sway, opening up to flexibility as we internally account, trying to see things differently, finding the goodness. We'll rock forward, bringing the left palm inside the left foot, and reach the left leg back onto all fours, finding your stability, finding your strength. And you can stay here, meeting us at the front of the mat, or you can tuck the toes, reaching the hips up and back into down dog. Gentle bend of the knees as you pedal out the feet. Taking a few breaths, connecting with your breath, and gazing behind you as you take in the prior year the good and the bad, knowing that you can find the goodness in it all and bring merit to whatever you have experienced this year. One more breath, and then we'll walk to the top of the mat, walking into the new year as we release the head down. Gentle tuck of the tailbone, rolling up to standing. Taking a few cycles of breath here, listening to your breath. Begin to root down through the feet, palms open to receive, and visualize your entire body as a field. During the month of Elul, our sages say the king is in the fields, meaning that the divine is very close to us in the day-to-day, in the mundane. We are able to connect, share, release. So tap into this divine energy of connection as we inhale, reaching the arms out and up, reaching for the goodness. Exhale, bringing it through your heart. Taking a moment to let it settle in, the sweetness, this field that you can return to again and again all month. And we'll come to the mat. If you have a blanket, you might want to move it out of the way. And we'll take a wide stance, whatever feels good to you. Rooting down through the feet, pulling up through the earth, and reach the arms out, strong, feeling this inspired action, knowing that you can make any changes that you need to make this year. You can bring merit to anything. You can redeem its spark. We'll pivot the right foot to the front of the mat, taking a bend into the right knee, finding your warrior two. It may take a few wiggles to find a position that feels good to you, but breathe in this inspired action as you gaze forward over the fingertips, seeing yourself taking action to make any amends that you need to make this year, to release any burdens, and to take any action you need to take to end the year. Things that you haven't completed, projects, books you haven't read. See yourself moving forward, and then we'll place the right forearm on the right thigh as we reach the left arm overhead, opening up through the side body as you root down through the left foot, spiraling the heart upward to the heavens, heart of love. Take a deep breath, and we'll come back to warrior two. Inhale, lengthen the right leg. Exhale, bring the foot in a few steps, feeling supported by the earth. We'll reach the fingertips forward on an inhale as the hips slide back, and you can place the palm on the chair or a shin or ankle. Left arm reaches up, and you can gaze straight ahead or down. But imagine that you're reaching for our Creator, holding hands during this time of connection and love. You have support to do whatever you need to do through the process of tshuva. One more breath. And we'll come back up to standing, pivoting the right foot forward. We'll place the hands on the waist, pulling up through the belly, through our inner light, letting it radiate through the entire body. Reaching the hips back, allow the body to begin to come down, and you can place the palms on the thighs. This may be as far as feels good to you, or you can grab a block for support or a chair, or bring the palms down to the earth, releasing the head. Just letting go, surrendering to this process of tshuva, to the internal accounting that we do this month. It is hard work, but by letting go, we release anything that doesn't serve us, and we open the heart to joy. Taking a deep breath as you release anything you want to let go of on the mat today. And then we'll gently walk back up the legs to standing. And we'll repeat this on the other side, rooting down through the feet. Big inhale as you lengthen through the arms. Exhale as you reach through the fingertips, feeling your inspired action through the body. We'll pivot the left foot to the back of the mat as we bend into the left thigh. And again, find your warrior two. Our bodies are all different, and it may be that you have a shallow warrior two or a deep one. But feel your power to make any change as you gaze over the fingertips, feeling like a warrior of compassion, a warrior of love. We'll bring the left forearm to the left thigh. Right arm reaches overhead, spiraling the heart up, letting the heart sing a song to the divine. Taking a breath here as you continue to open up through the side body, rooting through the right foot, reaching through the right fingertips. And we'll come back up to warrior two, lengthening the left leg, walking the right leg in, feeling strong and supported by the earth. Inhale, reaching the left fingertips forward. And on an exhale, we'll place the hand on a chair or block or on your shin. Right fingertips reach up, reaching for the divine, holding hands as we co-create our future. One more breath here. And then we'll come back up to standing. This time we'll kick in the right heel so that the heels are facing each other, toes out. Feeling rooted and strong. And we'll open up to star pose. Coming back to that golden light that fills us with goodness and sweetness, the light of the Yud. And let that light ripple out, filling the room with your divine goodness. Knowing that when you find merit in your life, you change everything around you. When you find merit in someone else, you change their lives. So feel this goodness and sweetness through your entire body, lighting up the room. And we'll come back to standing, walking the feet in, coming back by the chair if you'd like to hold on to it for tree pose. We'll bring the feet together, kickstanding the left foot. And you can stay here, bringing the hand to the heart, or you can bring the foot to the shin or the inner thigh, whatever feels good to you. But plant your intention for the year. What is your intention to end the year? Taking this goodness, this spark, planting it into the earth, and letting it fill the entire body with renewal, with possibilities. Big inhale, long exhale. And we'll switch sides, taking the right foot, kickstanding it or bringing it to the shin or the inner thigh, hands to heart. Taking a moment to plant your seed of goodness and sweetness, and letting it grow up through the entire body. Maybe even open your branches. Maybe there's leaves or fruit that you're offering. But let this sweet intention affect how you gracefully close out the year. Deep breath. And we'll come back to the top of the mat, and however is comfortable for you, we'll come to the mat, bringing the feet together, and I'll face you so that you can see me. Bringing the feet together in a diamond. Take a deep breath while you root the tailbone down, reaching up through the crown of the head. Letting the energy of the earth fill you. And we'll begin to walk the hands forward, seeing yourself walking forward with an open heart, full of compassion, full of love. And surrender anything that is covering up your heart, releasing it down into the earth to be recycled. We'll walk the hands back up, lengthening the left leg, and a gentle bend is fine, whatever feels good. Placing the right foot on the inner thigh. And we'll sweep the right arm up and over, breathing into the side body. Breathing in goodness. And let all of the acts of tshuva that you are performing this month create a melody that is your own melody. And let that melody fill you with joy. We'll place the right palm down. Again, gentle twist, walking the fingertips as far as feels good to you, gazing behind the shoulder. Deep breath as you spiral through the spine. And we'll switch sides, lengthening the right leg, gentle bend. Left foot comes to the inseam of the thigh. And we'll reach the left arm up and over, opening up to renewal, opening up to receive. Deep breath as you root down through the sitting bones, reaching through the fingertips. And then we'll place the right palm by the knee as you walk the hands for a gentle twist. Rooting down through the tailbone, spiraling up through the crown of the head, shedding anything that remains that is holding you back. Our bodies hold so much tension, so much resistance, and these blockages are meant to protect us, but they can hold us back. So by breathing into them, by thanking them for helping you, we can let them go, creating space for the new. Extend and lengthen the left leg, and you can bring the feet in. It's fine if you have a bend. Walking forward one more time, surrendering to the process of tshuva, to moving forward with action, knowing that you will be guided by our Creator in co-partnership. We'll walk the hands back up, coming down onto the mat. Rooting the feet down into the earth, hands by your side. And on an inhale, we'll lift the hips up, igniting action through the back wall of the body, feeling the power that you hold to change yourself and everyone around you as you lift the hips up. And if it feels good, you can rock onto the shoulders, reaching for the hands, clasping the hands behind the back, and opening up the heart. The heart that is so clear now. We've released anything that's covering it, and let it shine, filling the room with your light. We'll softly return to the mat, lowering through the upper spine, the middle spine, and the lower spine. We'll lengthen out the legs, reaching for the right knee, clasping the knee, bringing it to the heart, giving the back a gentle massage as you roll back and forth. And we'll guide the right knee down to the earth, opening up the right arm, opening up to receive. Ani Ladodi Vadodi Li. Opening up to receive love as your heart opens to give love. Opening up through the spine and releasing any tension into the earth. We'll come back to center, placing the right ankle on the left knee, clasping behind the left knee, and gently opening the right knee. Breathing into the blockages, into the resistance, thanking it for protecting you, but knowing that you don't need it. You are supported. Take a few gentle rocks here, massaging out the back as you open the hip. And we'll switch sides, lengthening the right leg. Left knee comes into the heart. Deep breath. And we'll guide the left knee down to the earth, opening up through the left arm. Palm opens up, receiving compassion as you give compassion, and rippling this compassion out into the world. We'll take one more breath. We'll come back to center, placing the left ankle over the right knee, clasping behind the right knee as you gently open the left. Rocking back and forth as you massage the spine. And we'll bring the knees together for one big hug, hugging yourself as you thank yourself for being here today, for caring for yourself, for doing this important work of tshuva. We'll lengthen the legs, palms by our side. Shabbat pose. Taking a few breaths, feeling supported by the earth, and just letting go as you surrender into this support. Feeling held. And again, bring your attention to the field that is your body. knowing that the King is in the field to meet you wherever you are this month. When you're doing the dishes, when you're mowing the lawn, when you're reading a book, you can always find support as you co-create your ending to this year and your new beginnings. We'll gently roll onto our side, coming back up to seated, crossing the legs, and bringing our hands to our heart. Thank you so much for being here today, for taking care of you, for opening your heart to love and to compassion. And may your practice today be the melody of your life, and let it ripple out and affect everyone around you.